We're here to show you something that everybody needs to have in their
Absolutely.
sewing studio. So, isn't this a beautiful little wood box?
It is. What's in it?
It is a custom set of cutting tools that were created for Be Sew In.
I love that.
Let me show you here. Isn't that pretty?
Ooh, it's like opening a jewelry box.
Isn't it though? It has that pretty green velvet in there. And it has 9 different utensils in here. You have everything from these under trimmers, applique scissors, tweezers, snips, shears.
Nice.
I'll turn it around here, make it easier to see. You've got the fine pointed tip snips.
Ooh, I love those.
These are a curved tip snip.
Nice.
These are also a curve, but they're the squeezy snips.
Nice.
And then you also have a surgical blade seam ripper.
Perfect.
Okay, so this is a handy little set here, and some of you are like, I don't even know why I would need that many different types of scissors.
It is a lot.
It is a lot, but it's important that you have the right scissor for the right job to get the right result. For example, let me show you here.
Okay.
We have something that we've done in the hoop here, and this is just a regular stitch out, and you can see I've got some threads that are here, and while I could probably use a pair of shears, I can't really get down flat enough to where I need to go to try and get into some of these little spaces. So shears are great for whenever you're wanting to cut something where you really need that big bite, so that when we're cutting we get the nice firm grip. Or if we're cutting on a pattern, you know, you need to have the ability to cut with good chopping on it.
Got it.
But not for little tiny things. Snips are always nice, of course, because you can get in and do little things. Or maybe if you're just trying to do something where you need a little bit tighter, more control over something, snips can make that possible to do that. Or sometimes when you're snipping a curve, having the ability to snip close like that. Tweezers are our friends.
Yes.
Because sometimes just trying to get hold of something, you see, can you see that little thread right there? Do you see how it's kind of fuzzy? I can't get hold of that and be able to cut it at the same time, but I can get hold of it with tweezers and then snip it.
Ah, well, perfect.
And there's that little piece of thread. I was able to hold on to that. Little curved snips make it so that you can get underneath the stitch. You see how I'm getting underneath that one? Because even on your top of the line machine, sometimes the jump stitch is so short, it's not going to
It doesn't recognize
it
that it's
doesn't cut
there.
it.
Yeah.
These also are really handy for that because, as you can see, they have that curve on there so that you can
Get
cut
nice and
close to that.
Nice.
And again, you can cut close to that. Again, tweezers are my friend. I like having not real fingernails, and not real fingernails are hard to pick little things up. I don't know if you know that, but it's true. But look how close I can get to that.
Yeah, that's
so I'm
awesome.
able to go in here and do all of this stuff. Now, the other thing that's really important is if you're doing applique. Ooh, I got to trim that one first. That's where this one might come in handier. Sometimes different, see, I got right under there on that one.
Love that.
Different snips do different things. Now, applique scissors are our friends too.
Okay.
Applique scissors have the little duckbill on it. I have heard both ways to use these, and I say there's probably is a correct way and a not correct way, but it would do what works for you.
Absolutely.
I have some people say that they hold it where the fabric is on the duckbill part, and I've had some people say where the duckbill part is what's coming down next to this, so that if you're cutting close to an applique, you can get in close to it like that.
Okay.
But I've also had people say that you do it this way so that you can get around those different things. You can actually, I think, get closer if you do it this direction. So I could be wrong one way or the other, and maybe someone out there is smarter than me and they know which way that's supposed to go. But trying to do that with this kind of scissors, never
It's
going to
be very
happen.
difficult. Yes.
You're just never going to get.
Teeny tiny cuts.
I mean, you could, but it's going to be hard. And then if you accidentally snip into it, oh man, that's a problem too. So you have all of these wonderful scissors. If you're trying to get into a really small point, that's where something like this can come in handy, because I can get right around into that. It's like an interior snip, because they taper in. I don't know if you noticed, but they all say "Be Sew In" on them. Do you see that? Be Sew In.
I love that. You know I'm a sucker for branding.
Be Sew In.
How cute.
So you have all these wonderful scissors, and the MSRP on this scissor set is $299. We have it on sale. It's specially half off, which would make this $149.
Okay.
Which makes it about $16.50 per utensil.
Oh, you can't beat that.
You can't beat that. Even if you were to go and just buy individuals of all these, you're going to spend more than that. The Be Sew In team all went in together a few years ago, and we just said, what scissors do we want in a set? And this is what we all came up with. We felt like these were the most useful tools to be able to do the different types of sewing that you need, whether it be for embroidery, quilting, garment work. This is the great set. It makes a beautiful gift. It's in this lovely wood box, and for $149, you get that beautiful set. I've always told people, you know, if you're on a long trip, you can just put that box in there, and if you wanted to padlock it so that your husband doesn't use your sewing scissors or something. But like if you were like in an emergency out hiking in the woods, I'm pretty sure you could do small surgery with some of
You
these.
probably could. There's a surgical blade in
There
there.
is a surgical blade, but I'm not going to try that. I was going to use mine for sewing.
There you go.
But all of the stores have these. We also have them available online. So Ashley, let's talk about where are all the different stores that we have.
We have Oklahoma City, of course.
Of course.
Tulsa and Muskogee.
Yes.
Humble, Texas. Fayetteville, Arkansas, and Springfield, Missouri.
Yes, so we've got 6 locations for you, plus our online division. And I think it's been a while since we've done a giveaway.
Ooh.
So I'm thinking that if you would like to like, share, or
and comment.
by Thursday at 5 p.m., one lucky winner is going to get
Their very own
their
scissors.
very own scissor set.
I love that.
I love that too. So we look forward to having you tell your friends about it. Let them join in on the fun festivities of trying to win a pair of scissors. But if this is something that you're looking for, what's that perfect gift for my sewing friend, or for my daughter, or my aunt, or somebody that needs something, you will never go wrong with this set of sewing scissors.
Absolutely.
So come to any one of our Be Sew Ins. We look forward to seeing you. It's been fun seeing you again. Thanks for joining us at New at 2, and we will see you again